How's it going, everybody? Welcome aboard. I will be your conductor today. Your ticket is right here. The destination, Success Station. Anyways, today's destination, I guess, is talking about Xboxes. You did not guess it. Price cut. What?
Xbox has been going through some major changes this year with the new CEO, and finally a shocking surprise comes from Asha Sharma. An official
I just thank you for cutting price. Well, hold on. Let's get into the video now. Let's not prematurely throw out these thanks.
Announcement just dropped moments ago. Xbox Game Pass.
I mean, what kind of what's the actual monetary value difference though? You know what I mean? Like, you cut this shit by $1. Like, it's not even worth watching this video. Brought to you by this channel.
This is Colt Eastwood. Thank you so much for checking out
nice
this
play
video.
button, nice
Today
guitar.
we're going to talk about the official announcement for the Xbox Game Pass price cut. If you ended up enjoying this video, let me know by liking and subscribing to the channel. Hit the bell to be notified of new content, and let's look at everything that is being cut down and what to expect for Xbox Game Pass in the future, starting today. Asha Sharma, the CEO of the Xbox division, just announced on social media that they are cutting the price of Game Pass for the first time in over 8 years.
Over 8
Xbox
years.
said, Xbox Game Pass Ultimate price update starting today.
I think I had the Ultimate for a while, and then when they increased the rate, I think it was like in November. I knocked it down to the cheapest Game Pass one. Cheapest one that I think had like Sea of Thieves and like some Alien games on there.
Game Pass Ultimate drops from $29.99 to $22.99 a month.
Okay, that's
PC
nice.
Game Pass will.
It's not like it's $2 or something. You know what I mean? Was that a $6 or $7 price difference on the highest one? Still too much. $22.99 is a little high for some scrappy do games. You know what I mean? PC Pass will also drop from
$16.49 to $13.99 a month. Prices
what about the other
vary
tiers?
by region. Beginning this year, future Call of Duty titles won't join Game Pass Ultimate or PC Game Pass at launch. New Call of Duty games.
Beginning this year, future Call of Duty titles won't join Game Pass Ultimate.
Will be added to the Game Pass Ultimate and
the
PC
following
Game
holiday
Pass.
season. So normally come out, so it's going to be about a year. Okay, yeah, a year later. Literally, no value is lost. Oh no, the new Call of Duty title will be coming to Game Pass a year later. That sucks, said nobody. You know what I mean? Have you seen the new Call of Duty titles?
During the following holiday season about a year later, while existing Call of Duty titles already in the library will continue to be available. Xbox Game Pass Ultimate subscribers will continue to have access to hundreds of games on Xbox console and PC, including Call of Duty titles, in-game benefits, online console multiplayer, and major day one releases. You can find more details on Game Pass Ultimate, Game Pass Premium, Game Pass Essential, and PC game plans on Xbox.com and manage your account. Our players cover a wide breadth of geographies, preferences, and tastes, so while there isn't a single model that's best for everyone, this change responds to a lot of fan feedback we've gotten so far, and we'll continue to listen and learn. Thank you.
Yeah, but that's just the Ultimate. There's like 3 tiers, right? There's like Ultimate, 2 other tiers. I don't know what the names are. Like, did those prices drop as well?
A part of the Xbox community. Asha Sharma sent the news out to social media just before the Xbox Wire post to show fans and the industry that this is her push to drive Game Pass growth.
I think this is a really good play by her. You know, I know people like, oh, look at this. I know when they're changing the CEO of Xbox, whatever. Everyone's like, no, I forgot the guy's name, but they really liked him. They're like, no, he's leaving. I think this is a really good move. You know what I mean?
Price since about a year ago was $30 for Game Pass Ultimate. And
I mean, dude, $30 a month, and like 99% of games on there are just like they're just like shite games. Like, I'm not playing this game. You know what I mean? It's like I'm not gonna there's a set price that I'm willing to pay for like free. I don't even want to call it free games, right? There's a set price I'm willing to pay for free games. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to say, just, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to pay more than $15 a month.
$16.50 for
just because you add games onto it,
just
because you add some other games to it, or you add Call of Duty to your whole, list, does not mean that I can now put that into my budget. It's like, oh yeah, they add Call of Duty. I'll put a $30 Game Pass. You know, I'll double my budget for Xbox Live.
All the way up from Game Pass Ultimate at $20 in 2024 and Game Pass PC at $12 a month. So
It's like, if anything, you're gonna make me have to switch plans. I'm gonna go to one cheaper than I had before.
just a couple of dollars more than the original price with this cut. Game Pass has been stagnant in growth for a few years, reaching about 32 to 35 estimated million users, which Microsoft projected to reach at least 50 million back in 2023. Last year, the Xbox division was notoriously held to an impossible 30% profit margin, which drove price increases
Yikes.
in services and hardware. The problem with the Game Pass price hike was Xbox was losing subscribers, while retention subs drove continued margins, which is a win-win for Microsoft. Simply put, fewer people were subscribing, but the people who stayed were still making them the same amount of money. This was at a cost to Game Pass gross, and worse yet, for the reputation of the brand.
Yeah, no one's gonna sign up for this. No one. You're not gonna get. You raise the price. It's like, okay, the people who are staying on it, either yes, you probably had some people that just said, okay, whatever, I'll just pay the extra, or you had some people like myself where I said, no, I'm not doing that, dude. Put me back down on a much lower plan. But the thing is, yeah, you got like no newcomers, right?
And the new price cut, which is unorthodox, shows Asha Sharma and the new Xbox leadership's determination to drive consumers first in choice and value.
Y'all want a bite?
While still keeping new additions like Fortnite Crew and Ubisoft Classics, not adding the latest Call of Duty game starting with this upcoming game in October. This was expected weeks ago as it leaked, but it also contradicts the press.
It's like, isn't Warzone already free? Like the most like played thing on Call of Duty, which is Warzone, is already free. So it's like, yeah, you're getting access to Call of Duty in the Game Pass, which is the campaign. Who the hell is playing the campaign? Have you seen the Black Ops 7 campaign? Like, what the hell? Or the multiplayer.
Of adding all of Xbox's first-party games, which
Like, the only thing that's semi-playable on Call of Duty is like Warzone, and maybe like a little bit of multiplayer, but those matches get so tiring after a while. It doesn't justify the price increase.
Call of Duty is one of those. Going back as far as the ABK acquisition when Call of Duty was added to the portfolio. But Call of Duty was losing some $300 million per year, according to Activision. And since loyal Game Pass subscribers were essentially playing it for free,
What is
the
this guy
past couple
shooting
of
at?
years, Call of Duty in the service wasn't even bringing in new subscribers.
He's just trying to shoot
Cutting
at his
the Game
friend.
Pass price from $5 to $7 per month is certainly a pro-consumer thing, but having one of the year's biggest titles missing day and date from launch is one of the downsides of this new price cut. Fortunately, the value of Game Pass and the 25% increase in content being added to each month, even if you outright buy a Call of Duty game with your Game Pass subscription, you'll still be saving money thanks to this new price cut. Xbox hasn't shared the telemetry and numbers, but it's very likely that only a portion of Game Pass subscribers were even playing Call of Duty in the service anyway.
Yeah,
Rumors of
because
Xbox
Warzone's
having
free.
a first-party only or day-and-date only tier for Game Pass has been proven false, as Xbox has not changed much other than reducing the price and taking out Call of Duty. In a time when Netflix, Disney, Amazon,
Which is a
Prime,
good
and other
thing.
popular
The
subscription
fact that
services
it seemed like Call of Duty alone was like the driving factor for a price increase is wild. You've got a game that is literally with every installment is dying, and you put it in your Game Pass and you jack the price up for it. I think they came to a realization that nobody gives a shit about Call of Duty anymore, and no one's gonna get Game Pass $30 a month just to play Call of Duty. Like, you gotta be out of your mind. Like, that doesn't make sense. The game's what, $60 or $70? Who's gonna pay $30 a month for?
to raise their prices year
For
on
multiplayer.
year. It's completely shocking to see that Xbox Game Pass is doing a reduction in price. Since Game Pass was making the same amount of money with the retained subscribers, seeing Asha Sharma and Xbox price cut a service that was making them $5 billion per year, with nearly $1 billion of that in estimated
That's a lot of money.
profits. This move to price cut definitely is motivated in consumer faith and an opportunity to grow Game Pass subscribers, as she has publicly.
Yeah, I think with all the greed that you've seen just from them increasing the price of their console, right? Like, console getting older, like this shit, they act like it's like gold or something like that. Like, the price of the Xbox is like going up, dude. Your console's been out and the price has gone up $150 is crazy. Yeah, really left a bad taste in a lot of people's mouth. I think especially when you have like the Steam machine, like with what Steam is doing, right? And they're gonna make like their own little console. I think like you gotta like for some of these other competitors, like Microsoft is like you gotta get your shit together now. You know what I mean? Before everyone jumps ship and goes to like Steam. You know what I mean? Because like people are gonna be willing to pay a lot more for a console if you can play like all the Steam games on there, you know, all the little indie games and this and that.
Stated, Game Pass is too expensive. The offering of 400 some games in an a la carte service and Xbox's first party games, which average out to nearly one per month, is one of the best values in gaming. But since the price hike in early 2025, myself and other fans have aired our grievances that Game Pass was too expensive. This is definitely a step in the right direction, as it is also rumored and reported by insiders that Xbox will be removing the online paywall next generation with Xbox Project Helix, which will be a PC console hybrid.
Oh, they're doing their own PC console hybrid, Helix. Huh.
Xbox still has a lot of work to do to win over fans in the games industry and turn the gaming media to appreciate and respect the Xbox platform, which they have to earn. And it's become one of the biggest publishers in the industry. They have a lot more to do, but this Xbox Game Pass price cut is a massive gesture to usher in the next generation of gamers across the ecosystem and to grow Game Pass into one of the best values in gaming. This is Colt Eastwood. Thank you so much for checking out this video.
Well, that's good news for
I had the
Xbox.
opportunity to talk
I
to
know
some
we've kept
people
up
at
with some.
Xbox about the upcoming plans for Game Pass, and this is something that we've been asking for a long time. Seeing a price cut of several dollars per month is going to make a huge difference over the year, as people were paying over $350 to access Xbox Game Pass.
$350 a year is
This
insane.
price cut has been something
That's
that is
crazy.
really sorely needed. You never see this with a subscription service. I've been subscribed to the TV and movie services for so long, and they continually go up.
Yeah, there's just so many companies that are trying. You know what I mean? They're all just take a little bit from you, man. That's why I can't stand subscription-based stuff. I don't have any of that. I think Netflix is like free with like your internet and TV or whatever. But it's like, dude, I'm not paying for Disney Plus. I'm not paying for all this other stuff or Amazon. Where it's like I watch this movie and you're spit roasting me with fucking ads and me paying. Why am I paying to watch your movies, and I'm still having to watch ads? Like you're double dipping.
Month by month, my YouTube Premium subscription just got another dollar price hike just this month. It is a
That is
continued thing
why people say why like instead of doing this, I will happily take my money and every now and then I'll donate it to somebody I watch. You know what I mean? You can even leave a donation in the comments. We don't have enough subscribers, so I'm not trying to like push this shit on you watching right now. You know what I mean? Donate to somebody you spend a lot of time watching. I'd rather my money go to like, I mean, I know YouTube takes a cut of it, but like an actual like content creator than Disney Plus and their slop.
is just expected for them to continually go up. Now, will Xbox hike this price in the near future? Maybe. It's possible that they will take this price into another direction.
Bro, if Xbox, and the funny thing, hold on, let me one thought at a time. That'd be gonna be wild if they price hike it back up. But the thing is, I haven't seen anybody really talk about Xbox cutting their price. You know what I mean? I think that's also like a testament to like people like if the price went up, you'd see everybody making a video off it. Price goes down, nobody talks about it. And I understand that it's down to a more reasonable thing, so it's not like it's oh my god, big news. But it is nice to see.
As they start to see how the growth will change, but having Xbox Game Pass in a more affordable position at $20 a month for Ultimate, it was probably perfect, almost too good to be true, but having it down to around $23 is much better than $30 per month. And also bringing that PC Game Pass feature down is really great, as those players on PC don't typically jump into Game Pass like the console players do if you look at the numbers. This is really good news, and it's really starting to show that all the people that doubted what Asha Sharma plans to do with the brand to really bring it back. And
I haven't really seen much of her plans.
Consumer-driven, and bring the fans everything they're asking for. The feedback is definitely being listened to. If you ended up enjoying this video, let me know by liking and subscribing to the channel. Hit the bell to be notified of new content. If you want to further support what we're doing here and see
Hey
more
guys,
content,
go.
like I'm trying to ramp up, you can do that by hitting the join button or the subscribe. If
Go
you're already
sub up.
subscribed, hit the join button after that
What is
subscribe,
this?
and you can join the channel membership. You'll get videos, early access, some 12
All
hours
right.
before they go live, and also special privileges in the live chat with custom emojis and your name.
All right, anyways, guys, that's it for the Xbox news. Every now and then we'll keep up, you know. We got, you know, the first console, well, we were given an NES and all that, blah, 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 right? Always been a console fan or a console, Xbox console user. Did a little update. Anyways, guys, you know the deal. Unless you got something to say, go ahead. Come on. Come closer. Now's your chance right here. Nope, too late. All right, get off the train. Anyways, I'll see y'all at the next station. Bye-bye.